She stepped into a new school, a quiet and reserved girl who preferred the comfort of her own company. A ruthless group of girls targeted her, extending a false invitation to join their clique. But when she declined, their cruelty unleashed, bullying her relentlessly until she reached her breaking point. Join us to witness the moment her karate training ignited within her. Will she rise victorious, or will they crush her spirit? The battle is about to unfold. Subscribe now to keep enjoying the content. Once in the quaint town of Elmwood, a new chapter unfolded for 15-year-old Nia Williams as she stepped through the towering gates of Elmwood High. With her dark hair pulled into a neat bun and a stack of books clutched in her arms, she appeared shy and reserved, keeping her head down amidst the bustling crowd of students. The vibrant chatter and laughter was a stark contrast to the quiet solitude she had embraced throughout her life. As Nia walked through the labyrinth of hallways, her mind swirled with hopes of blending in. Unbeknownst to her, a group of 5 notorious bullies had already marked her as their next target. Led by the charismatic but ruthless Lily Matthews, this clique of wealthy girls looked down at anyone they deemed beneath them. They strutted through the halls with an air of entitlement, their designer clothes and perfect haircuts signaling their dominance. "Look at her," Lily sneered one afternoon, pointing Nia out to her friends. "She looks like a lost little puppy. Why don't we invite her to hang with us?" Nia overheard the comment and quickened her pace, desperately wanting to escape the attention. But the group wouldn't relent so easily. They approached her, their smiles fake and their intentions clear. "Hey, Nia," Lily called out, feigning friendliness. "Why don't you come join us for lunch? We can show you around." Nia merely shook her head, murmuring a quiet, "No, thank you," as she moved past them. That refusal triggered a switch in the girls. Lily's smile faded, replaced by a menacing glare. "Think you're too good for us, huh?" Lily spat. "You'll regret that." From that day forth, Nia became their favorite target. They would intentionally bump into her in the halls, scatter her books, and smirk each time they saw her flinch. "What's the matter, shy girl?" one of them would taunt as they smacked her back with an open palm. The harassment escalated, and Nia learned to navigate the school grounds carefully, always looking over her shoulder. One fateful afternoon, the bullies escalated their torment. They cornered Nia in the bathroom, laughing cruelly as they locked her inside just as the dismissal bell rang. Panic surged through Nia, her heart pounding as she banged against the door. After what felt like an eternity, a school employee finally heard her cries and unlocked the door, freeing her just in time. "Are you okay?" the employee asked, concern etched on her face. But it was hard for Nia to respond as embarrassment and anger swirled within her. The following days were no better. The girls unashamedly grabbed her lunch and devoured it in front of her. "What do you think will happen if you tell someone?" Lily warned, her tone dripping with arrogance. "This school's administration is too afraid of us. Our parents have money and connections, they can't touch us." Subscribe now to keep enjoying the content. Nia felt trapped. One late afternoon, exhausted and deflated, she approached the principal's office, hoping for support. Instead, she received a confession that shattered her last thread of hope. "I'm sorry, Nia," the principal said, rubbing her temples in frustration. "I have tried, but every time I attempt to intervene, I get pushback from their parents. I just don't know how to stop them." Frustration filled Nia, and she knew deep down she had to take matters into her own hands. It was time to show these girls that they had underestimated her. One evening, in a darkened gym room after all the activities had ended, the bullies lured her in, intending to intimidate her further. The doors slammed shut behind them, echoing ominously. "Look who we have here," Lily jeered as they surrounded Nia. "Ready for another lesson?" Nia's heart raced, but she stood her ground, her gaze steady. "I won't let you hurt me anymore. I'm warning you, just stop." The girls erupted into laughter, their mockery filling the room. "What are you gonna do? Cry?" one sneered, shoving Nia hard in the chest. That was the last straw. I warned you enough times to stay away from me unless you want to get hurt. Nia exclaimed, her voice firm and unyielding as her instincts kicked in. What followed was nothing short of cinematic. With an intensity fueled by months of torment, Nia's karate training unveiled itself in a flurry of motion. Her first strike sent one girl sprawling to the floor, confusion blending with fear in her wide eyes. A swift kick disarmed another, sending her crashing against the wall. Within moments, every one of them lay on the ground, gasping in bewilderment. "Please, stop," Lily begged, her bravado crumbling. The rest of the girls nodded, panic evident in their eyes. "She's a polished fighter," one continuously whispered, horrified. "We had no idea." Nia took a breath, eyes narrowed in determination. "You need to promise me, no more bullying. Next time, it won't be just this." Her voice was steady, resonating with authority. One by one, the girls muttered their apologies, pleading for a chance to change, to treat everyone at Elmwood High with respect. Promise made, Nia turned on her heel, unlocked the door, and walked away, leaving the girls shaken and humbled on the floor. In the days that followed, whispers swirled through the hallways like a gust of wind. Students and teachers alike noticed the remarkable transformation in Lily and her crew. No longer did they sneer and taunt, instead, they offered smiles and kind words to their peers. "Did you see Lily helping that freshman with her locker?" one student mused, eyes wide with disbelief. "Yeah, it's like they've turned over a new leaf or something," another chimed in, shaking their head. But when anyone pressed Lily about the sudden change, she quickly looked away, her cheeks flushing. We just decided to be nicer," she would mutter, avoiding eye contact. "It's no big deal." "Who knew she was capable of that?" a student remarked in awe, while another shrugged, equally stunned, "I still can't believe it. It's like they're completely different people now." The atmosphere at school felt lighter, as countless students enjoyed the newfound peace that filled the corridors. The former victims of bullying, free from the shadow of fear, embraced this newfound peace, their laughter gradually reclaiming the hallways. As Nia walked through those same bustling halls, she felt a swell of pride. She had not only stood up for herself, but had become a beacon of resolve for others who had long suffered in silence. Thanks to the newcomer, Elmwood High was no longer the prison of torment it once was. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to help our channel grow.